to the channel. Welcome to Mask Truth, where I mask the truth from an Aussie perspective. So a couple of weeks ago, there was a guy that shot two police officers and got away. When the news was released, I was sort of iffy about it, but so far, Dezi Freeman, no one knows where he is. And honestly, there is online support for this guy. I'm neither for or against. I don't even know what's going on. But he shot two police officers in Australia and has now been on the run. If you didn't know and you've been living under a rock, he still hasn't been found. And it's just crazy to watch the media scramble. And the AFP, they're starting to offer $1 million rewards for even just information to get an arrest. So you can tell that their investigations have come up with nothing. And they suspect that he's been on the run and someone's been helping him. Now, a lot of people are saying that he's a sovereign citizen and he may have been a survival expert and good in the bush, knew his area. There was also a lot of caves in that area that they suspected him to have been hiding in. But after weeks of investigation and probably millions of dollars spent on resources, helicopters, all the search has come up empty-handed. So they need to friggin' find out where he is, but at the moment, it's not looking good. He looks like he's away. It's going to be another couple of months before he's caught. It's not looking good. If you ever look at the investigation, when they first rolled up to his house, it sort of looked, the footage and stuff that they said they didn't have, 10 police officers, and they didn't have body cameras going on. It seemed a bit sus. They were saying that they were there to seize some weapons, or were there on a weapons warrant, knowing that he had deadly weapons. So everyone knows that if you go into someone's house and they've got guns, why isn't your gun pulled? Because originally when I heard this thing, I was like, oh, surely not. Surely this is just something crazy. But looking at these, if this is the actual footage, who knows? If this is the actual photos that they've released of when they actually breached his house to arrest him, now I can see why people got shot and died and he got away. So if you look, holstered gun, leaning there, holstered gun. They won't tell us exactly who these police officers are, and that's fair enough, whatever. Holstered gun. Now, in the States, whether you agree with it or not, if they're coming into your house and they know you've got weapons, that gun will be out, this bloke will be out the back with the gun, this guy will be in front, this lady, officer, dude, fucking man, boy, whatever you are. All guns would be drawn. There'd be no way for someone to be able to shoot you. But if you have a look, there's roughly, in this footage, you can't tell whether this is the actual altercation that they had when he shot people or not. And that's the thing. So it's not looking good. The investigation itself, the things that they've done to try and lock this guy up have gone terribly wrong. Two people have died. But then he's gotten away. And if you look at the kind of guy he was, he wasn't a stable-minded person. Some of the ordeals that he has, I can sort of agree with, but he wasn't a stable-minded person. So he was definitely shouldn't have been garnishing any support. And to be able to shoot two people and get away with it, and then, or not get away with it, but run away, and there's definitely people helping him. I don't know if you know Paul Punker, but it's in the middle of the sticks. City's down here, Melbourne's down there. It's right up here in the snowy mountains. And it's pretty vast in here. It's a very, very thick bushlands. If he fled into there, there's a lot of places to hide. And if you're dealing with someone that knows what they're doing, it's going to be very hard to find him. But if you just look at the investigation, there's been no coverage of it. Why? Why has there been such weird things that come out? 10 people there, 3 shot, 7 people still there, no body cam footage, or none that we have at the moment. You never know. They probably have it. They just can't release it because people are dying and whatever. Who knows? But it's sus to me. They're reporting a lot of bad stuff about it. So let's watch this vid. Let's watch this vid. And yeah, they're pretty much the government, the media, and the police, because they haven't been able to catch him, are now putting out threats to anyone that's helping. They're going to put $1 million reward for anyone to catch him and help him get caught. It's crazy.
A new warning today. Anyone helping alleged
Let me just listen to this.
Dezi Freeman could face decades in jail as the manhunt enters its 4th week. Let's go live to 9 Melbourne reporter Kiara Parker. Kiara, police recently detained a hooded man.
Yeah, heavily armed police, some in camouflage gear, raided a Myrtleford home late on Friday in connection to the manhunt to Dezi Freeman. They were looking for illegal guns and detained a man. It comes as a law expert warns anyone assisting Dezi Freeman's escape from authorities or impeding their apprehension could face up to 20 years in jail.
20 years, so that's a big charge. In Australia, you'd be lucky to get life, even if you murdered someone. 20 years for helping him. They mean business. They haven't caught him, and they're going hard to get him. I truly don't reckon they're going to catch him alive when they get there.
Police have warned anyone harbouring the 56-year-old is committing a crime. Dezi Freeman hasn't been seen since 2 police officers were shot dead at Paulpunka on August 26, sparking one of Australia's largest ever manhunts. As he said, that manhunt is entering its 4th week. Hundreds of officers daily are looking for him, and that record $1 million reward for information leading to his arrest is still on offer. Despite hundreds of tip-offs, Lizzie, there's still been no sign of the fugitive.
I don't know, man. It's not looking good. If you've been away for a month on the run and you had a little bit of an idea, 1 month, even on foot, you are not even in that state anymore. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? And I will be keeping you guys updated, because as far as I can see, there's a lot of people that have some answering to do. Everyone that was involved in this investigation, how the fuck did this go wrong? Anyway, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you want to keep updated with all the Dezi Freeman news. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos from now on.